Throughout history, humanity has been responsible for creating tools of destruction. Ever since humans harnessed the power of fire, there have been numerous technological developments that have attempted to satiate the need for destruction. You had the development of gunpowder in the Song Dynasty, Alfred Nobel with his creation of dynamite, and the Manhattan Project, which culminated in the first recorded detonation of a nuclear bomb. With this came the eve of destruction, a day that will forever live in infamy. February 8th, 1999. This was the day that Mario Party 1 was released in North America. No game prior to or after the release of Mario Party 1 has reached its level of masochism and BS. Even later entries in the series fail to capture the evil of Mario Party 1. The gameplay mechanics and boards of Mario Party 1 instill a feeling that you are not in control. You are just a pawn living in Mario Party's world. Yet, it is this unfairness, this inherent BS that makes this game a blast to go back and play. As a matter of fact, if my friends and I ever go back and play any of the N64 Mario Party games, this is the one. This is a game that I can best describe as hell on earth. And today, I'll present my case to you, the viewer, as to why that is. Starting with Exhibit A, the gameplay. Now, if you're familiar with the Mario Party series, this game will seem pretty simple on the surface. You play on a game board with you and 3 other people, with the main goal being to collect 20 coins in order to buy a star from Toad. You can either win coins from mini-games or landing on spaces. As you attempt this, you can land on a variety of spaces. Some are beneficial, and others are Bowser committing acts of terror, or straight up redistributing the wealth acquired up to that point. And by the end, whoever collected the most stars wins the game. But unlike future Mario Party games, this game sprinkles brutal repercussions for sucking at the game. Typically, in modern Mario Party, the winner of a minigame gets coins and nothing bad happens to the losers. Mario Party 1 spits in the face of this and actively punishes people who lose. For example, if you're in a 2v2 minigame, the losing side forfeits 10 coins while the other side wins 10. And in a 1v3 minigame, the winner gets 15 and everyone else forfeits 5 coins. And don't think you're safe if you land on the one-player minigame space, because even if you lose this game, you can say goodbye to your coins. It's funny, because you think you're safe and maybe even lucky that you landed on the special minigame space, but Mario Party 1 has no patience for losers. You either win or get punished. Once again, you are just a pawn in Mario Party 1's world. The gimmick of losing coins in minigames really just makes Mario Party 1 stand out as brutal, since it's the only game in the series where that can happen in a regular minigame. On top of this, you have the Bowser space, which I previously mentioned. But most of the time, he doesn't only punish the person who landed on the space, he also gets everyone else dragged into it. This leads me to my next point, Exhibit B, Luigi's engine room. Now, why Luigi has an engine room, and why this is a board is beyond me. I guess this is prior to Luigi's mansion, so he doesn't have a clear-cut theme for his board to go off of. But this board can be described as a swift kick to the pumper nuggets. The gimmick for this board is that there are doors that open and shut after every turn, thus blocking your path. If you want to override it, you have to pay 20 coins to this weird pipe-looking contraption. But if you can't go where you want, you'll eventually make it to a pipe that takes you back to the beginning. Except for one area, on the top left part of the map. If you're unlucky with your rolls, you could be stuck there indefinitely. And to top it off, they put a Bowser space in this loop. Now, one time I was playing this map with the fellas, and it was all well and good until one of our friends, Cheeto, got stuck in said location. This was pretty early on, and I felt bad, so I was like, "Don't worry, man, I got you." And I went to pay the pipe dude to open his gate. What I failed to realize, though, was that the door was open, and if I didn't pay, he would have gotten out that turn. I too eventually got stuck there, and we were there till the end of the game. Colloquially, we refer to this zone as Hell, which I feel is well suited. It actually began a series of tragedies where me and Cheeto kept losing every game when we played Mario Party 1 through 6. It wasn't until Mario Party 7 that we finally beat our other friends. Tangent aside, though, this map also has Bowser role-playing as Rick Harrison from Pawn Stars. He just up and scams you and is like, "Here's a coin, buddy, now pay me 20 coins for it." What a silly goose. But this board holds nothing to my final point, that being Exhibit C, Yoshi's Tropical Island. Now, you may be saying, Jack, my boy, what's so bad about an island themed around Yoshi? And I'll tell you, this board is almost as scary as Donkey Kong's character model in this game. What did they do to my boy Donkey Kong? Poor monkey, they massacred him. And look at his icon on the top left. Bro has PTSD from playing Luigi's Engine Room. For you to understand the horror that is Yoshi's Tropical Island, I need to tell you a story. Have you ever heard the tragedy of Bubba's Trick?
No.
I thought not. It's not a story Nintendo would tell you. You see, Yoshi's Tropical Island is in fact two islands. One will have Toad with a star, and the other will have Bowser doing his Rick Harrison shtick. But if some sorry schmuck lands on a question mark space, out of nowhere, the terrorist known as Bubba will fly out of the ocean and swap Bowser and Toad's space. And this is what Toad refers to as Bubba's Trick. Due to Bubba's Trick, Toad and Bowser switch spaces. And it always happens right before you're about to get the star. It's like some canon event you can't prevent. Bubba's Trick will come for you whether you like it or not. The developers of Mario Party put your guard down, making this out to be the baby map with a bunch of Yoshis playing the steel drum on a tropical island. But it isn't! And before you've realized it, Bubba has already struck. Wario, you sorry excuse for a man. Why did you land there? Nah, I'm done. Due to Bubba's Trick, Captain Jack is done with Mario Party 1. Bye bye, Gamer Nation.